Hello, good afternoon, investors and corporate. Welcome to SET Digital Roadshow third quarter 2023 performance review. This section will run about 45 minutes Q&A. Company will start the section by 30-minute presentation, followed by 15-minute Q&A. And during Q&A, investors may raise your question in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. So may I now invite Triple I Logistics Public Company Limited to start the presentation, please. Thank you very much.
สวัสดีครับ Good afternoon everyone, analysts, investor, fund manager, and all interested parties. Our great pleasure to join Digital Roadshow event today. I'm Natasit, Investor Relations, and next to me, Kun Tip, Group CEO. In order to make this presentation officially, we separate agenda as the first part will be introduction of a company, followed by the overview of a financial performance in third quarter 2022-23, and then I will give you our industry outlook, and last follow with the Q&A session. Please, Kun Tip, let's present.
Thank you. สวัสดีครับ With our brief of the company's vision and business first, right? Okay, so our vision and aspiration is to be the leading Thai logistics group in Asia through logistics and beyond. So the keyword of the presentation today, as our strategy, is logistics and beyond, which we will talk about it more and more at the later stage. Okay, so as you probably know, if you follow our companies, we have four main logistics business units, right? Air freight, chemical and dangerous goods, logistic management, and sea and inland transport. Okay, and we also divided into organic and inorganic approach. The air freight one, we have the wholesale freight service in Singapore as the head office, where Triple I has a joint venture with DGP in Singapore, and they also have other 20 DGP worldwide. The third BU is logistic management, with cover both domestic and international. On the domestic side is warehousing, fulfillment management, pick and pack, delivery service. And for international, cover export and import under this integrated freight forwarding business for the retail, which exporters and importers themselves, right? And the last unit of our service, the sea freight and inland transport, where we represent shipping lines and also doing the trucking and container depot, right? So those are the brief introduction of our business units, and then I let Kun Nat to give you information about our financial performance for the past 9 months, and then I come back to you for the industrial outlook and also the future opportunity of Triple I. So,
ขอบคุณครับ Thank you ครับ My part will provide a summary of the financial performance of Triple I Logistics Group for 9 months 23 comparing to 9 months the last year. The first of the top line, our total revenue in the third quarter this year report about 1,280 million baht, compared to 9 months last year about 2,200 million baht, decreasing around 35% compared to 9 months last year. Mainly from significantly dropping in air and sea freight rate that happened throughout the logistics industry, both Thailand and overseas. Although the decreasing of overall revenue from the freight rate, but gross profit margin in 9 months in this year was 287 million baht, dropping around 35% compared to 9 months last year, that the decreasing in gross profit was less than decrease in the revenue due to better management and cost saving, including adding more service to customer. That's why our gross profit margin in 9 months this year increasing to 22.5% from 20.1% in 9 months last year. And SG&A in 9 months this year was 173 million baht compared to 9 months last year, about 205 baht. That decreasing 16% year on year due to effective cost management. If you see the net earning in organic was 114 million baht, dropping 52% due to following decreasing the total revenue. And next is part of inorganic 9 months 23 earning from investment as a JV and associate was 423 million baht, rising almost 2 times from 9 months last year was 215 million baht. And next to holding cost that is administrative expense was 44 million baht compared to 9 months was 60.7 million baht, dropping 27% year on year. And net earning in organic 9 months this year big jump to 348 million baht from 130.7 in 9 months last year, significant growing 166% year on year. That's why our net profit in 9 months in this year increasing 25.4%, reported 462 million baht compared to 368.4 million baht in the 9 months last year. And next slide, we will show you breakdown JV and associate performance of a III Logistics. The first one, air freight and related, composed of ANI, which is GSA business, contribute more than 25% of a share profit, and SAL, that is a company joint venture with AOT, which established AOTGA is called OTGA to provide ground handling service and air cargo terminal in Don Mueang and Phuket Airport, which contribute about 10% of the share profit. And ANI performance in 9 months in this year was 651 million baht compared to 332 million baht in 9 months last year, significant increasing almost 2 times due to acquisition 80% of a shareholder in Asia GSM in the last quarter in the last year. So III hold 51% of a share of ANI. So ANI share profit to III Logistics approximately 334 million baht compared to 167 million baht in the last year. And SAL in the 9 months this year reported 250 million baht, big jump almost 5 times comparing to 9 months last year due to increasing number of flights and increasing number of tourism. III hold 23% of the SAL. So SAL share profit to III about 55 million baht compared to 9.4 million baht in the 9 months last year. In the last slide, total earnings from investment 9 months was 423 million baht, significantly rising almost 2 times compared to the 215 million baht in the 9 months last year. In this slide, we will provide revenue and gross profit in third quarter and 9 months in this year. Overall of revenue in the third quarter was 400 million baht, dropped both Q on Q and year on year, mainly due to decreasing in air and sea freight rate. If you look at the pie chart in 9 months in this year, air freight business still the most contribute to total revenue by 51%, increasing from 48% in 9 months last year. And the second most is the chemical business, contribute 51%, increasing from 25% from last year. However, Revenue decreased both Q&Q and year-on-year in third quarter this year, but gross profit margin in third quarter in this year increasing 14% quarter-on-quarter was 104 million baht compared to previous quarter was 91.3 million baht. Mainly reason from effective cost management and add more service to customer. Effect to gross profit margin in third quarter this year increasing from 20.7% in last quarter to 26.2% in this quarter. And the next page, we will show you about summarized P&L of QI in third quarter. In terms of net profit in third quarter was 160 million baht, rising 1% Q-on-Q and increasing 9% year-on-year. And net profit margin also increased to 40.3% compared to 35% in previous quarter. The figure below show our core net profit that consequently grew even when quarter event had an impact from external factors such as COVID crisis, decreasing freight rate, and political situation. And we will see our financial ratio has a super healthy level that show you on screen. Current ratio in a 9 months this year 1.83 and D2E debt to equity 0.3 times. Also gross profit margin in 9 months this year increasing to 22.5% from 21.9% from last year. Overall of financial performance show you that despite there are many negative external factors, but we can continuously grow. We focus on a sort of new income such as a new acquisition and JV, including maintain high profitability. In the next part, that is industry outlook and update investment strategy. Please, Khun Tip krap.
Okay, thank you. So next, let's go into the quick industry outlook because this already towards end of November. And so with the last quarter, which normally is the high season, we can see clearly that especially for the demand and the freight rate has been increasing clearly from the half month of September. So towards this October and November, we still see quite good progress in terms of demand and the freight rate, especially in some trade lane like Europe and USA. So it's clearly that this year the high season moved to this from normally like starting from third quarter, but this year started at the end of the third quarter to this last quarter. So definitely we believe that the last quarter's demand and the expected performance should be even better than the previous quarter. Okay, so what we show you here is if you add the graph of the above part, that you can see that the freight rate that dropped since after the COVID, right? Especially at the end of last year and the first quarter this year, now is heading up. So we see clearly that both air freight and sea freight has been adjusting in a positive way, especially this end of last third quarter and fourth quarter. Okay, and also the export forecast for Thailand has also been, increasing slightly, but better outlook than last year. Okay, at the last part, at the lower part of this slide, you will see that we put some data of the air cargo volume. The red one is those pre-COVID statistic. of the air cargo volume and also the flights numbers. So you can see that even now the cargo volume and the flight numbers still lower than those of pre-COVID situation, but the trend is still heading up. So we can see that is in a good trend now, even though it's still lower than the pre-COVID numbers. Okay. So next is we can show you the investment update, right? So this one is we summarize the timeline that since Triple I has been listed since 2017, since the year 17, you can see that we have been growing and investing in this strategic investment every year, right? From the first year that we listed, next year right away we acquire 50% of DG Packaging in Singapore, right? And in year 19, we already foresee the potential of this ground handling with OTCA. So we started investment in a company called SAL, which is a JV partner with AOT to become OTCA, right? So we started investing in SAL since 2019, so which is about 4 years ago, right? And we also started investment in Allow Logistics, which today became ANI, right? So then in 2020, we invested in a venture capital called Galaxy Ventures. Because why? Because we want to invest in some tech company, startup company that related to logistic business. So that's how we could learn the new opportunity, especially in the tech and also in the new platform of logistics business, right? And that's how we can come up to with other projects at a later stage. So in year 2021, we also invested in ShipSmile, which is the pick up and drop off. We taken over ShipSmile together with another company called Sabai Technology, another listed company. We acquired this ShipSmile from Fresh Express, which is another delivery company, domestic companies, right? Okay. And we also, during the COVID time, we also saw the opportunity and we want to do the same day concept delivery for Bangkok and also for Thailand nationwide. So, and that's also another reason we invested in a startup company called Make Sense, which do provide the a same day delivery service. Okay. And next year in 2022, right? Then we plan already for the ANI listed, right? As you all know, and I will explain more. And then also the ShipSmile we restructure to become SpiceSpeed, which comprise of another 6 pick-up and drop-off companies, right? And this year, especially that we plan to IPO the ANI, as you all may know. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. So let's have a quick look in the growth strategy of Triple I, which I shared with you earlier that our growth strategy is logistics and beyond. What do we mean by logistics and beyond? As you all know that logistics is quite for us. The freight business is quite like a commodity, and logistics is quite a big industrial sector. So we want to be also more innovative and be differentiated from common logistics provider. So that's how we conceive the concept of logistics and beyond. And the first one, first growth theme is beyond boundary, right? which means we want to become a leading regional logistic player, which today we have proven, and we have a very successful case as ANI, which we are also one of the main shareholder, would be listed and is clearly a regional company. So this is so-called that we don't want to limit ourselves to do the business only in Thailand, but the whole region. So this is our first theme is beyond boundary. Second is beyond traditional logistics service, right? So we goes beyond those typical or conventional freight service. We go through, as like ground handling service, air cargo terminal, right? And even rail freight during the COVID. So these are the unique logistics service that we created together with the partner. The third theme is the beyond traditional platform. We want to also, that's why I shared with you earlier that we invested in some startup companies, some venture capital to understand and explore the opportunity in investing in startup and some tech companies that related to logistics and e-commerce. So this so-called the beyond traditional platform. So in the future, we would be able to provide more in terms of digital logistic platform, right? And the last one is the beyond existing expertise. We want to also utilizing our infrastructure, our business partner and network to create new innovative logistics product. And one of them would be super express product, logistic product. So these are the concept that we want to do more and how we derive the concept of logistics and beyond. Okay, so I'll go just quickly about this first one, the beyond boundary, the ANI, right? Clearly that ANI is the top 3 leading GSA business, right? We have been partnered with close to 20 airlines in Asia, with 8 countries in Asia, with experience management and also in both management and operational with a good partnership with our airline partners. Right? Next one is the beyond logistics service. The OTGA, right now, we are one of the, as you know, the partner in AOTGA or OTGA, providing is a concession business granted by AOT and the Ministry of Transport. Right now, OTGA already operating as a single operator in both Don Mueang Airport and also in Phuket International Airport, right? And we aim to also go for the new tender for the Suvarnabhumi Bangkok as a third operator. That's in the pipeline. That's in the plan. All right. So OTGA will provide fully integrated service for ground handling, passenger terminal, air cargo terminal, and all related airport handling service. Next is the beyond traditional platform. So this Sabai Speed, which is the pick up and drop off. Right now, we expand close to 20,000 outlets countrywide. So we have 6 companies under this Sabai Speed as a pick up and drop off who partner with those leading delivery company like DHL, Thailand Post, Orange Express, which is the affiliate of Curry, etc. So these are the domestic delivery ecosystem. No, sorry, not the last one. Another beyond same day delivery, which we invested in the startup. They do both luggage for the tourist. They have the same group as Airportel, and Make Sense is the cargo and parcel e-commerce service. We focus on same day for Bangkok same day and Thailand same day. Okay. Okay. This is the investment summary. After 6 years of being listed in the stock exchange, these are the investment that we summarize for your quick look. That we invested for international investment. We have invested in ANI, in DGP Singapore, right? And for domestic investment for the company in Thailand, we invested in SAL, which is a JV partner with AOT under OTCA, with Galaxy Venture or GV, with Sabai Speed and Make Sense. So altogether, we invested 2.4 billion baht, and the fair value right now is over 3 billion baht, right? Plus accumulated dividend, another 750 million baht, right?
Okay, the section has come to an end. So on behalf of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, I would like to thank you investors and corporate for joining the conference. We look forward to welcome you all again in the next quarter. Thank you very much and have a good day ค่ะ ขอบคุณนะคะ
ครับ